Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Monday, July 15th. We ended the week last week with decent gains, and we kind of followed through in the overnight session, but we started to begin to labor throughout the midnight, and as I'm coming on right now, we're really starting to sell off the marketplace. We're down around 5 cents in the wheat, we're down 2 cents in the corn, 8 cents in the beans, down $1.50 in the soybean meal, and up around 5 points in the soybean oil. We walked away on Friday, once again dismissing the USDA monthly reports, looking at weather forecast, as once again this is the time period for corn soaking, beans blooming, as far as determination of what the crop is going to be. We walked away on Friday with hot and dry weather forecasts, and then over the weekend we kind of had some holes develop in that type of a forecast. Over the next 5 days at least, as far as what I'm seeing, the core of the Midwest, small section, Iowa, parts of Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois are supposed to stay somewhat hot and dry, but rains are supposed to come into the northern sections, South Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, and then this remnants of the hurricane tropical storm is supposed to put some rains in Indiana and Ohio. So it's not a complete drought type hot and dry forecast for the entire Midwest. So I think that kind of took a little bit of edge off of the marketplace in the overnight gains. The 10-day period is supposed to be somewhat dry for all areas, but then the 11 to 15 day, which on Friday, the European, was a hot and dry forecast, that kind of went away, and now we're back to somewhat of more of the ridging out west, and with the Midwest kind of having average to below average precip and average temperatures. So that kind of a weather change, I think, with the strength that we saw in the marketplace on Friday and overnight, is giving way here today. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that, because that can change, and that's the important time period between now and the August report. We have 3 reports coming out today. Export inspections. We've been doing fairly decent business, at least to start off the marketing year for wheat, but we are harvesting the crop, the winter wheat crop that is. But we labor in the corn and the bean exports. That'll be out at 10 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, we'll get a NOPA crush number. The NOPA crush number is supposed to be down for the 3rd month in a row and maybe be a 16-month low, so there's a little bit of a lack of demand there. On the flip side, oil stocks are supposed to be down maybe at a 6-month low or 3 months in a row. So anyway, the oil stocks are coming down because of the crush coming on down, but we don't get any traction in the oil. Then after the close, the crop ratings will come on out. The trade is looking for a 2% decline in the corn and bean ratings. So in conjunction with the crops going on down, if the weather changes again, the sell-off in what's going on right now should be somewhat quickly abated. The winter wheat harvest should be moving along quite well, and the spring wheat the spring wheat ratings should remain quite strong. We had the commitment of trade report come out on Friday. The trade right now, as when it's all said and done with, is still being net long the corn and the soft red winter wheat, but net short the soybean complex. So all in all, we had the rally, the mini rally. The fundamentals in general are non-bullish, considering our demand, the carry-out numbers that we have, the politics, and with the demand pace that we have at this point in time. So without the weather, back to pivotal price areas, and perhaps even below that if the weather doesn't pan out on a bullish front. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. I thank you.